everyone. Day 3 on the island here. Haven't had any coffee since I got here. This guy just hasn't felt like messing with it. I've been too busy doing other stuff, running back and forth, getting crap and forgetting stuff and all that jazz. But today I'm gonna have me some coffee because I'm ready. Anyhow, got my twig stove, my alcohol burner stove, GCI Outdoors coffee mug, and GCI Outdoors coffee press. First time I ever used, any of this stuff. So try it, give it a try, see how it goes. Anyhow, take the twig stove out of the bag here. Yeah, knocking stuff on the ground while I'm at it. Alright, see here. I'm just going to use the top part of my twig stove. Set him to the side. See here, there we go. There we go, that's the right way. Alright, that's how he'll be, right there. Alright, now take our twig stove, or not twig stove, but alcohol stove here. And screw the lid off of him. Take the bottle of white alcohol here. Fill him up. All right. Yeah, better a little bit more. How much it takes to boil some water. So, I'll be sure his lid is back real good on here. All right, let's see here. Let's see. On there, fold him over. Let's see if this is going to go as planned or not. Ooh, barely fits. Barely. Almost didn't fit in there like what I wanted. So, put the top on there for a second. I'm going to fill up my Nalgene bottle here with 32 ounces of water. Bear with me for a minute here. All right, 32 ounces of water in the Nalgene. Sit that off to the side for just a minute here. All right, now let's see if we can spark up this alcohol stove using the bushcraft knife and the fire steel. Well, that was a little trick there. I have my fire steel wrapped in my knife sheath real good, so if I go walking through the woods or something like that, it don't get snagged on a branch and then get pulled out on the ground. And so, of course, here making a video and trying to talk to you guys, I couldn't get it out of the knife sheath. But anyhow, a little bit of spark there. Try to spark up this stove. And there she is. She is lit. That is perfect. We'll take a billy pot, lid off of him there, inner diameter little bowl. Still burning? Yep, he's still burning. We'll put him up there. Pour in this 32 ounces of water. And we're going to let him boil. See how that goes. Put the lid on there, keep a little bit extra heat in there. Hopefully this don't take all bloody day. So I'm ready for some coffee. But I guess that'll do it for now. I'm gonna get off of here, post this video, and throw the phone on the charger for a little bit. And I'll talk to y'all after a while. Alright everyone, back for a little while. I just left the solar panel, went down and unplugged my phone, 100% charged, and unplugged my Tough Light lantern, also 100% charged. Of course the panel's still pulling in sun, or pulling in power from the sun, so we'll just let that sit there. I have started setting up the tent. Walk up here. Picked a pretty good spot for it. Yep, instructions on said tent says each pole and each sleeve that each pole goes in are all color coded. And I would like to say BS, Cabela's. I see no color-coded, deck crap anything on this tent. So, anyways, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking on this video. I'm going to get back to business and get this tent set up. Supposed to get like all stormy and stuff possibly tomorrow. And there's certain things I would like to have inside the tent instead of over there underneath the Chill Gorilla base camp fly. Like me, for instance. I guess that's really about all I got. I'm going to walk back over here by the picnic table. So I got to put this lantern down and put these cords back where they belong. So it's not to lose them, because that's a stunt like what I would pull. Especially out here in, middle of bloody nowhere. And I've been thinking about stuff too. This wind out here and the way it blows, and if you look at the currents of the lake, let me go over here and just show you. See how here on the island down there where I've got the canoe parked at, where I just came from, really down by the solar panel. See how that wind is blowing right into this cove where I've got the canoe at? If this were to say a day when I absolutely had to go somewhere to get some supplies, or say this was the day I was leaving and I had to get all the way back over there where I need to go to. Yeah, well, with this wind, I really don't know whether that would be happening or not. Because the other day, we had a pretty massive headwind going on when I first got here. Took me 3 hours to go 3 miles. And this wind is worse. I think if it was this windy on the day come to leave, I don't think I'd get back over there where I need to go. Just my opinion, and especially like going back and forth with loads, canoe loaded full of crap 2 times, which is what it would take. So I'm gonna have to think on that matter a little bit later tonight, sitting around having a beer, contemplate the exit strategy from the island for when the time comes. But I'm gonna turn it around real quick. Hopefully this isn't like too shaky and bizarre for everyone. And I guess that'd pretty much do it. I'm gonna cut this video short and get back to working on that tent, see how that goes. And won't be able to post these videos, of course, until later. Ain't gonna mess around too much. Got to do the worky, and that's all right. So catch everybody later, and I'm gonna slowly turn this phone back around and shut him off, so everybody Hoping you all having a good day. All right, how's it going, everyone? Let's walk you over here for a second. Try to be as steady with this phone as I can. Give you a little view of the lake here. Now just all around. Just robbing the island. Let's go here. Take a little stroll up this way. As I like to say, I've been doing the worky. The worky today. But yeah, I got the Cabela's 4-man Alaskan Guide series all set up for the most part. I still have to get the rain fly put on and get that all adjusted. You know, get in there, open up all the windows, let it air out real good. And I'm probably going to relax a little bit first. You know, go over to the table, sit down. Oh, my coffee was delicious this morning. One of the best coffee I ever had. I guess when you're out here and you do without for, you know, 2 or 3 days, and you have some, it's like it's egg, even made with bird water, and it was tasty. Drunk the whole 32 ounces too. But anyhow, back to the tent. Yeah, I'm gonna get my cot moved in there. Looking forward to it, and my sleeping bag. Sleeping bag kind of big, so with that little bit thinner a cot than what I'm used to, kind of that sides of it'll hang out on the ground. I just lay there and get like dirt on my sleeping bag and all that jazz. And I'm just gonna sit out. Anyway, that's pretty much what's going on. I don't know whether I said or not, but you know, I got me that pair of shorts and shirt and everything that I was wearing the first 2 days I got here. You know, I got them all washed up today, and they're hanging over there on clothesline drying. Yeah, I think I said earlier, but yeah, I like to call Cabela's out on this tent. You know, BS. You know, good tent, don't get me wrong. The Guide series is my favorite tent because it's a geodesic dome. It's not like, whoa, almost like blew my chair over there. It's not like most tents, most regular dome tents. You know, you get in a good storm and they're going down. You know, but not a Guide series. Geodesic dome, the way it is, you got 3 main poles that run through the tent, and you have 3 more poles that run along the outside of the tent, kind of like maybe in a half moon shape. Wind can blow all at once. 65 mile per hour gusts, sustained winds of 55 miles per hour. It's not going nowhere. Take dagburn near a hurricane to blow that tent down. Anyhow, that camera setup over there is not very stable. I got sitting on my fishing chair. Wind's kind of blowing it around and stuff, so hope y'all can hear this all right. My finger's cool, where I torqued it up this morning. Kind of surprised me. It didn't burn or hurt at all after, you know, the initial shock of the skin melting, I should say. Since then, unless I get it near some heat, like hot coffee, for instance, you know, then I know it's there. But other than that, it's all good. Even torqued up 2 more fingers, just barely though. Used some fireproof gloves that I bought. You know, some of that cheap China bull crap. Yeah, well, I won't even get on that. But anyhow, I guess I will stop this now. It's probably been about long enough, and y'all was probably like, "Oh my God, Rob, he won't shut up." But anyhow, I will come back later, you know, today for a little bit more video, and I guess that'll be about it. Y'all have a good day, and I plan to have a good day myself. I'm going to do a little bit of firewood hunting here after a while. Oh, one more thing before I forget. It says 2 people required to set up that tent. That's another thing I'd like to say. That's bullcrap. One person can do it. It's not easy. What I did is I went up hiking up through the woods and found me a big long stick. Took my bushcraft saw and sawed it off to the right height where I had a V up on top. So that way, after I set one pole in the tent, I didn't have nobody to help hold that pole up, so I took that long stick, stuck it up there, stuck that tent pole in that V, and then moved on to my next pole. Worked out good. All right, now I'm done rambling. And we'll catch y'all after a while. Get up and shut that camera off. All right, everyone. Quick view of the lake. Anyhow, we're going to take a stroll back up here to the tent. I finally got completely finished with it. Been working on it, you know, for most of the day. Not an easy task, but, you know, I don't always have to have easy. Easy never done anybody any good. Anyway, there she is. There's some parts of it that I'm not quite sure about. Like, see that guy line right there? How it pulls it out in a way like that. In my opinion, I think it should be pulling it straight down. But I'm not quite sure about those guy lines. But I do think that this, you know, will do the trick. Let it rain, let it pour. When freaking bugs start mauling me tonight again, I'll get in the tent. They ain't chewing me up alive. Put on some Deep Woods Off, and they're like, Deep Woods Off. We drink that stuff for nighttime around the fire. They don't care about that. It chew you up anyways. Anyhow, that's about it. I just realized a little bit ago, right about when I was about, you know, finished messing around with this tent, I ain't ate no food today. I ain't took one bite of anything. So I'm going to have to go back over here to the picnic table, and I'm going to have me some tuna and crackers. I had planned on some bluegill sandwiches tonight, but yeah, that's not happening. But the way it is, got to do the working. As soon as I think, you know, everything's squared away the way I like it here in camp, then I'll mess around, go do some fishing. Yeah, I've never got to go hunt no firewood neither, but that's all right. I ain't got a real busy day tomorrow, so I will go hunt firewood tomorrow. Anyways, I think that's about it. I'm gonna have my tuna and my crackers, and I'm gonna go down there to the lake and police up that solar stuff and bring it back up here to camp. All right, I will catch you guys later. Hope everyone's having a good night. One more quick view of the lake there. Once again, 0 people, which is just fine. All right, bye.